Yeah. I mean, you might gotta be in a motorcycle joint. What I'm saying, you might gotta be inside your motorcycle club, like the CEO. You can't be in a. You should see this car I'm in. Yeah, what I was saying about GT, man, I be wanting my hood. They need to do something with the mapping, yo. Like if they could just like I don't be wanting that map all the way over there. Like if I could put the map right in the middle of my screen or something, and GTA 6, they should have playerless mapping. Like it should just be the map. It shouldn't be nothing like where you can see the people. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like on the map, it should just be the map. Like it shouldn't. You know how like when we on the map, we can see each other. That should I wouldn't have that on there no more. Like you know how when we be in RP, we don't use the map because we don't be wanting to see each other. Where people going at, you can't map to a person. But that's why I'm saying you should just have it where it's though it's GPS that show you how to get to where you going. It shouldn't show you people on the map. I would like that. And where I'm about to go my clubhouse. So I gotta find my clubhouse. Before I do that, I'm about to go hit this little stash house. In the doorway, been the full full. All you hear is Papa don't hit me no more. What you say, bro? 44-20. You didn't get to see it. 44-23-37. $34 from the meth. That's 54. $54 and $28. That's like 80. Quick little 80 bands.
Listen, give us a call at TPI if you want to keep yourself busy.
You get in the clubhouse? What, what the hell you quit, yo? Yo? Yeah, I'm about to bring my clubhouse from all the way out there, I think. All the way out there, where you at? Where your clubhouse at? But I see I got it all the way out there because the cocaine locked up all the way out there. It ain't no closer cocaine lockups. All that's out there in the county. Yeah, I gotta move my clubhouse, Jack. Fuck yeah. This how poop shit is when we be going to go do his setups for the casino. Like, yo, your mom and shit way out here. That's an extra 20 minutes every set. I mean, like extra 10 minutes every setup. Yeah, that's yeah, yeah, you need to move that motherfucker. You be trying to wait till it get like a certain amount of cash and all that. But like I don't really be having to come to the clubhouse like that. You did? Like right, like I don't even be doing none of the missions for the clubhouse, but I'm about to move my joint. It ain't no money in this motherfucker. The Tapper? Yeah. I told you that you should get the new one. I got a new one. It's fast. They want 1 million depending on where they at. They got one in Vinewood. They want 1.3 million. They got one in Eastland Island. That's where you at over there, ain't it? Eastland Island. That's over there where you at in the island. See, like I would have my nightclub. If I was on an island, I'd put a lot of my stuff on the island. Like my nightclub on the island. Like you could put your nightclub over there, your weed club over there, where your nightclub at. They got my weed farm. They want me to put it down here. I mean, for 1.3, I could put it down here. But that ain't what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for counterfeit cash spots. And they only got Paleto Bay, Cypress Flats. Where the Cypress Flats at? And then they got the Forgeries. It's one of them that's in town too. Grapeseed, Paleto Bay, Eastland Island. See, for that, like, I ain't gonna go to them, so I'm gonna get this cheap one. Fuck that. You heard me? I'm gonna get the cheap one for 650,000. I ain't gotta go to them to fill them up. I go to my arcade to do that. That's why I put them all the way out in the county. But I'm gonna move my clubhouse closer. I don't. Do I need my clubhouse closer? All right, so I spent 6.5 on the forgeries. Now I just gotta get the counterfeit cash. Grand Santa Lord Desert, Paleto Bay, Cypress Flats. So where Paleto Bay at? That's all we at the top. All right, this Paleto Bay right here, where I'm at. This too far, Jack. Where Vespucci at? Vespucci Canals, that's down. Yeah, that's over here. I might rock with the canals, but where the flats at? Sandy Shores. Where the flats at, bro? That's Eastland Island. I don't see the flats. Yo, where the flats at, bro? The flats. You know when you about to buy your when you buying your what's that, the forgery joint? Uh, It's like the locations, right? Where's the one in the flats? You know how I be saying that the one spot in the flats, like where that's at? Cypress, this the Cypress Flats. Me neither. Mount Chiliad. Oh yeah, you all the way out there where everybody got their joint at all the way out the county. Right. Oh, here go the flats right here, yo. The flats. All right. I gotta go to the flats. Here go the flats right here. All this the flats. The flats ain't that far. All right, so that's where the flats at down there. And Vespucci Canals. So whichever one of them the cheapest, that's where I'm going at. Yo, he he can't use your GTA Plus, not your Plus. You talking about your PlayStation Plus, and your account is on his game. Yeah, like, but all right, hold on. Cause see, when it's one way like you could use the account to put the game on there. All right, now your PlayStation Plus goes to a. I mean, your play. Yes, you do. That's the thing for you to get online. All right, the PlayStation Plus, I think that's to a console. No, if my PlayStation Plus, hold on, how I go? The PlayStation Plus can be on my account, and I could put it on your account. Then you could get online. But I could put my account on your account, and then you can play the games that's on my account. It's one way I forgot how it go. Like I know if I got my uh yeah, I mean, no, see, like my stepson, when I was like, "Yo, let me hold your PlayStation Pass," he was like, "I put it on your account. He ain't gonna be able to use it on his second account." Or something he was saying. So right, Textile City, that's in the city, but I'm trying to think like I could use it like you getting chased sometimes, run up in there and all that. The police be on you, but for 1.3, for 1.2, I'm going straight out Polito Bay with this motherfucker because I'm not gonna be going in them. You feel me? So I'm buying the cheapest one. You will lose all product supplies and upgrades when trading. Are you sure you want to trade this business? Oh no. So what the fuck I already got? Businesses you own. Oh no, I got a forgery. What in the world? It say businesses I own, and I got a forgery, and that's out Grapeseed. I got the weed, that's out the mountains. I got the meth, that's in Polito Bay, and I got the white. So that's all of them, right? It's five of them though, ain't it? It's the hold on, yo. Which one I ain't got? I don't think I got the cat on fit cash one. That's the forgeries with the count. Right. This all the businesses right here. So I got them all. I gotta go to Grapeseed. So the only one I ain't had was the forgery. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I already got them done, bro. Nah, the forgeries, the counterfeit cash. Yeah, I got them all. I got them all. I just ain't never must ain't never go set that one up. Let me get out of here.
Hi there, President. What you want then? There you are.
Man, yo, to do the supply for the bar, you got the. I thought I could buy 'em. A little waste of time.
TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that
Who
means
that?
is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration.
Who, yo? What you talking about?
If you want to stay here, go drop a comment.
I'm locked in.
TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is
Oh,
you're now on the
why you say that?
content creating and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you
Oh,
want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok
I
sent this
wasn't
video
even
to you
paying no
because you're
attention,
locked the
yo.
fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok.
Oh
If you
yeah.
want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is
Oh,
you're
that's
now
what.
on the money making, content
Cause
creating,
you're
and
locked the fuck
inspiration
in.
inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now
That's what
on
I
the
be
money
telling you.
making,
You be
content
on there
creating,
like it's
and inspiration
Facebook and
inflating
shit.
side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the
You
money
gotta go
making,
to it and
content
search
creating,
content
and
creator
inspiration inflating
insight,
side of
like,
TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a
and then
comment.
it'll start
TikTok
showing you
sent
what
this
type
video
of
to you
stuff to
because you're
post,
locked
and
the
that's why
fuck
you
in.
be seeing
What
me
that means
post
is
all
you're
them
now
little
on the money
goofy
making,
videos.
content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're
Man,
now
I'm
on the
coming
money
all the way
making,
back and
content
from I
creating,
gotta
and
ride 10
inspiration
miles to
inflating side
take
of
this
TikTok. If you want to stay
stuff
here, go
back
drop a
out
comment.
there.
TikTok sent this video to you because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money
Then
making,
after that,
content
I'm gonna go
creating,
buy
and
my
inspiration inflating side of
forgery
TikTok.
shop,
If you want to stay here, go
and then
drop
I'm
a
gonna go
comment.
probably
TikTok sent this video to you
run
because
some
you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok.
car
If you want
wash.
to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent this video to you
I
because
gotta
you're
ride
locked
off.
the
I'm
fuck in.
taking my
What that means is you're now on
I
the money
got
making,
a shipment in
content
the back of
creating,
the
and
truck.
inspiration inflating side of
I gotta
TikTok.
take it out
If you
there
want to
to my
stay here, go drop a
clubhouse.
comment.
That's why I
TikTok
said I
sent
was
this
gonna
video to
move
you
my
because you're locked the
clubhouse.
fuck in. What that means is you're now on the money making,
Like when you go
content
to
creating,
refill the
and
clubhouse,
inspiration
you gotta
inflating side of
ride all
TikTok.
the way out
If you
here.
want
I
to
ain't
stay
gonna
here,
be
go
with
drop a
that.
comment. TikTok
You
sent this
hear
video to you
me?
because you're locked the fuck in. What that means is you're
Like,
now on the money making, content creating, and inspiration inflating side of TikTok. If you want to stay here, go drop a comment. TikTok sent
Kickball
man,
Sunday.
JR. My Swift account got 688,000 views. That's almost a million views since we've been on TikTok, bro. I got 272 new followers. And I don't do no gatekeeping. Every tip and trick and trade I learn, I try to put you on with it. This shit start giving me some fucking extra $5,000 a month and you ain't getting it, I'm gonna be mad. That mean I'm gonna have to pay your way to all the Super Bowls and shit. Hey, bro, that's why I used to tell people, like, yo, you think when you getting bread, yo, you be wanting your mans and them to have bread with you, because if not, you gonna be paying for everything, because you don't want to go nowhere by yourself for real. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why, bro, I like, man, I don't see how y'all do, like, nigga, Tony Bay, bro, from up Park Heights, a legend. That motherfucker go to the Super Bowl and take the whole block with him, bro. You heard me? He used to go get scooters and rent the whole block scooters, bro. Like, I'm talking about everybody on the block. I'm talking about this was like 9, 8, something like that. Maybe you talk about he had the man, he was the man. I gotta get me a up. I think they took that up atomizer out of there. I gotta get that gun, yo. But I don't be liking it because it ain't real. Like I was on a joint with somebody, man. We was beefing, right? I get to giving them a couple of headshots, blah 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 blah. And the next time we come back to shoot it, yo straight started using the Buzz Lightyear gun. I like, man, I don't like that. They say keep getting rewards. Game isn't over. Complete daily missions to get rewards and grow community. Live is fun. Ever thought about going live? It's easier than you think. 3 steps to the. I already know how to go live. I'm gonna like these anyway, though. I don't know why they telling me.
Hello, and welcome to TikTok Live. I'm here to give you the rundown on how to go live for the first time. Going live is super easy. There are only 3 steps you need to know to go live. Firstly, all you need to do is tap on the plus icon at the bottom of the app. Secondly, swipe the live at the bottom of the screen. You'll be able to then upload any relevant images, titles, or captions that you want for your live videos. And finally, once you're ready, tap Go Live. That's it. Once you go live, you can use different settings, such as flip the screen to show what else is in the room.
I don't even know where poop back. I called my little brother, but he said he was feeling
effects to make you
bad.
look brighter. You can also go live with your
Well, I see you pulling up. I gotta go to my
interact with the audience. You could use the features to take advantage and take control of moderating the comments that are in your live. Once you're live, have fun and enjoy yourself. Get to know people in your life. And once you've had enough, all you need to do is click the power button at the bottom. Going live is that easy. I'll see you soon. Hello.
Okay, my man pulled up in the Chevy SS Nelly. I gotta go in here and see where my whistle come at, bro. Give me a second.
Firstly, all you need to do is tap on the plus icon at the bottom of the app. Secondly,
What? Where I'm at? I'm out. The area we in? This my clubhouse, motorcycle clubhouse. I'm trying to find out where my the thing I just bought, the forgery. I ain't never been there. I gotta go set it up. So I'm trying to get that set up so I can get them little coins from it.
Look here, president of the motorcycle club.
I'm at the door now. I'm coming. It's unlocked. When I just came from the bus, letting you in. You must, you must have missed the door. All right.
If it ain't the president.
Shit, cool and chilling. What it is, my dude. Man, I just went down there and robbed these dudes for the some liquors, man. So I just had, I ain't get around to taking it off for real. Oh man, this joint been up. Yeah, I got some bike. Yeah, it's a couple of them over here. I got my red one outside. I was riding that joint, be Willie in that joint all crazy. But I gotta go over here to this little spot, set it up. I ain't been out here in a minute, you know what I mean? So I'm about to go up here, set this up, you know what I mean? So they can run that through, get that running bands, though I got the car wash. Yeah, where the hell is grapeseed? What you mean? What you mean? Why your shit ain't got money and drugs laying all around? What you talking about, B? Why your joint ain't got money and drugs laying around? D-Rug? Yeah. No, I'm all the way out the county, out in the nightclub. I'm about to go set up my what you call it? My forgery or something. Yeah. Yeah. No, I went to buy it, but I already had it. I never set it up.
Kick ass out
And I'm like, because I go to buy it, and it was like, if you buy it, I was capping. I got 60. I got 60 though. I got all the businesses except for I just gotta go set this one up. I don't even know where it's at though. Where Grapeseed at? Right, right, right. Right on. I got the terabyte, but I usually always go straight to the nightclub. No, I meant to say my arcade. I do all my stuff from the arcade, not the nightclub. I meant to say arcade. Yeah, mine's the same. What you be on? Twit? You said K and T? Yeah, I was setting my K joint up. Uh, but- oh, I ain't been on that. Upload to multiple places. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bank the one then. Yo, I ain't never get 10 vehicles in one day. Like Simeon, yeah, yeah. When you pick them up off the streets, I mean, if I'm right there and I see them, sometimes I take the car, but you gotta take them joints. Oh, no, you don't juice up. That's when you buying it. You buy it. That's that yeah. It's that. It make you like strong for a couple of seconds. Yeah, I did it. I did it just to do it to see what it was. It's useless. I mean, it ain't useless. Like that's the bull shark. That's what it's called, bull shark. I know. As soon as I go in here, this car gonna be gone. One of y'all want to come get this car? One of them cars to take back. Look up. Oh, I ain't know. I'm talking about look up. Look up. Can you see the flare when y'all look up though? G Money? I don't know who G Money is. Yo rolled out. All right, that's cat. Right.
Hey, you know what you just saw? You just saw potential. Get these supplies and you'll turn those empty rooms
Right.
into a real business. Let's go.
Right. 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 Bro, it's a clickbait. It's a clickbait, bro. As soon as somebody said bad, everybody gonna say she dumb and comment. You feel me? Oh, I got it now. Oh, I gotta go set up my joint. You want it? I gotta go to Murray Park. Go ahead, you can have it. Oh no. I don't think you can keep it. I had a red one like Magnum PI. How much is they though? Oh yeah, I just bought that. I call mine a a Porsche S5 truck. I got it looking like a PlayStation, black and blue. At first I had it white, and then I saw a bargain PlayStation black. Once you get the you get some colors once you get the arena shop. Once you go in there, right? You go in there and do your cars. You got some extra colors. Yeah, like you get like them iodine colors and like them shiny for you get a couple of they be free, not all of them. Oh yeah, I don't like that they be doing, bro. They having all that little hair that's supposed to be baby hair on their head. You got a whole inch of regular hair on your forehead. I ain't right. I remember that. We used to be like, oh, girl, I like her. She got that baby hair. Now they just doing it. Be like, yo, that ain't what they was wearing back then, girl. You got a whole head right there. Like you done gelled your hair down on your forehead. Yeah, looking 10 carats stupid. Like I hates that, bro. Like, I don't like that look. This my block right here. I be having these dudes over here rocking up. What bag, yo? The Yo, I don't see no bag though. Yo, they talking about pick up the bag. Where the goddamn bag at? No, I got the green right here where it's saying pick it up, but I don't see the bag. No, no, you know where you gotta set up your business. Oh, I see it. Okay, my man went and got the Jester. I was about to buy that joint too, B. How much was it, yo? Bargain, you ain't sweep your car up? Or is that that's you in the Jester behind me? Oh, that's my brother. That ain't my brother riding in no goddamn factory. Oh no, my brother is in here. Oh yeah, that ain't factory. I know that. If that's my little brother, motherfucker got some rims or something on it. Probably just bought that. I'm on your ass. You want to take that car back? That's a free car. You want that car right there, bro? Oh, that's the one. You can take that car back. Or you can follow me. I gotta go drop this work off. That's my nephew, I think. All right, I gotta drop this car off. I help you. That's a quick 50 bands or something. We can do that. We was basically waiting for you to come back, and then I had just went to go set up that one business that I ain't had. We can get into it. What, KO? I mean, we can run something. I'm just gotta take this work back first. What you doing, a union or the KO? I mean, that's what we be on. Grinders like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you said. Oh, hold on, that could be my brother. I gotta invite him to the party. I said I gotta invite him to the party. What is the one?
They've got the stuff.
Oh,
Day zero, baby.
I come up on a joint to do right. I forgot we was in a party. He like, I'm like, Bog, when you grab that, I was gonna grab me one. He like, that ain't me. That's B More or even your brother. I'm like, my brother. I ain't know you was in the lobby, right? I like, shit, if that motherfucker factory, my little brother ain't in that. That's why I pulled over to look at your rims. And then I thought like, oh dog. I called you this morning though to see how you was feeling and shit. I'm out front. Yeah, it was going straight to voicemail. It still feel like that? Bro? I mean, I ain't got nothing to do. We about to do some setups to help him do the KO Perico so we can get some bread. I was about to take that car back, but I don't know what you want to do now. That's where I was about to ride, Keith. Let me get that car, bro. Let me get this car. Wonder why I was saying red. Why I was pointing to it red. This vehicle was one of the dot. Nah, this car right here. Nah, that's because this car gotta go to Simeon. I think this get a SHW. I mean a HSW. Yeah. No, I'm talking about. I think you can get the house upgrade on this one. Yeah. The cheetah. Right, because remember when you go do one of them races, you was in his car and it had. I'm not sure if this one got it, but I know like you know how you go do them time trials. One time we was in one of these cars and it had. You ain't get that new Impala, bro. You ain't find the new Impala or nothing. What you was watching? Criminal Code. I ain't never seen that. Yeah, but then he probably ain't. They probably only had like a 1 year contract to see how it do. Bro, you ever turn in 10 cars a day? They keep saying I gotta buy a high-end apartment, right, to get the gold Pooh Shiesty mask back. Remember I used to wear that mask all the time? The gold one. But I thought I had a high, like how are they telling me to buy a high-end apartment if I got the Lester machine? Oh, yo, I got a set up too. I forgot all about it. $250,000 a piece. I forgot all about um the high end apartment heist with Lester. He said you said that $250,000. Everybody started talking. He thought it was only me and him on here. What the bargain? We can do that too. A bargain. I mean, you can do it with four people. It's a little harder with four people. Which one you got, bro? The Doomsday or the bargain?
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
I got this for free, bro. For free. R1, what it do? I ain't gonna do that. So what we about to do? KO. Nah, nah, yo got some, bro. Yo, they wait till the end of everything before they start giving you the. It would take too long. I'm waiting to get my I got. They come in order, don't they? When you unlocking these things, they come in order. I'm talking about like the weapons, like the bullets. No, no, I'm talking about like when you get in like the explosive rounds and the right. I'm talking about you gotta keep doing the researches, but what I'm saying is, do they oh I don't care how we do that shit. I mean, invite them to the lobby. No. Oh, Bargain started the lobby. It's a close friend. He your close friend? Um, POV Goon. Yeah, I'm sending you a friend request, bro. Nah, I sent him a friend request, so like if I'm ever on in a closed friend lobby, he can just jump in. I think you my close friend too, right? This ain't the PlayStation 6, is it? I'm coming.
That's how I All right, listen up. You do not want to miss what's about to drop. These leaks are fresh out the oven, and trust me, some are going to make you want to celebrate, while others might just make you want to chuck your DualSense at the TV. But hey, don't shoot the messenger unless you're aiming for that like button. Smash it. So the algorithm gods know this is the good stuff, and more gamers like us can see it. So what's coming up in today's video? We've got wild new leaks on the PlayStation 6 handheld, including early specs and some AI wizardry you seriously won't believe. There's a brand new Game of Thrones RTS on the way. And yeah, the trailer alone might have you questioning if HBO even knows what fans want. Massive shakeups at PlayStation Studios. Bend just got hit with layoffs and project cancellations, and honestly, it's a mess. We're breaking down all the new Crimson Desert gameplay leaks, including a rumored release date and a collector's edition that's honestly kind of ridiculous. Fresh Resident Evil 9 details. First person, third person, a bookworm FBI agent, and a brand new stalker enemy that's pure nightmare fuel. We're busting a viral Witcher rumor about Ciri and Witcher 4 that's been going all over the internet for no reason. Munfish just went wild with 3 new projects. Atomic Heart 2, a game set on a floating cube, yeah, really, and a horror title that looks absolutely unhinged. And if you're into Helldivers 2, I've got the lowdown on the newest Warbond, and why it might make solo players rethink their loadout. Here are the biggest gaming leaks and news you've probably missed this week. You ever see a company poke the bear just to see what happens? Yeah, that's exactly what went down when Dbrand launched their bold little side project and right at Sony's shiny new PS5. What followed wasn't your typical David versus Goliath courtroom brawl, but it was a messy, clever, and surprisingly entertaining standoff. Let's just say things escalated fast. Right after
Yeah,
the
the
PS5
cane,
a bunch of
the
companies
weed.
like
I don't know if the weed better than cash.
totally swappable. So Dbrand, the same folks known for making cool phone skins and console racks, jumped in with their own version called Darklace, all black, super clean. And they didn't just release them quietly. Nah, they dared Sony to come at them with a lawsuit. Like literally said, go ahead, sue
Oh
us.
yeah,
Bold
well
move. And
then
of course, Sony wasn't
it
going to just
would
sit
be
back and let
cash.
that slide. By late 2021, Sony wasn't playing around. They hit
Who that
Dbrand with
bargain?
a cease and desist, basically saying, yo, those
All right,
blades
hold on.
still
I'm
look
about to
way
get
too
me
much
a
like
vid.
ours. And we've got legal protections now. Sony threatened the usual scary stuff, lawsuits, taking the products off shelves, even asking for
Hey,
damages
heads
up to
up, you're out of supply.
$150,000 per item. Their angle, the PS5's design is iconic, and people associate it with PlayStation. Copy it too closely, and you're
Damn, I
lost
got
forever. And you would
resupply
think
up
this
real
would
quick.
spark
Hold
some
on, yo.
major court action, right? But that's not quite how it played out. Now, Dbrand didn't take it to court. Instead, they just pulled Darkplate's 1.0 off the market. This wasn't a full-on lawsuit, more like legal muscle flexed through letters. Thing is, Sony had just been granted an official design patent after Darkplates had already launched. Dbrand argued they were fine at
Yeah,
first, but once Sony had the paperwork in
yeah, I
place,
guess.
continuing would have been risky as hell. But just when you thought Dbrand might back down for good, Brand did something smart. They redesigned the whole thing and dropped Darkplates 2.0. This time, they chopped off the PS5's wings and added extra vents for cooling, not just to look different, but also to dodge Sony's patent. They even marketed it as better than the original. And honestly, people loved it. Pre-orders kicked off almost immediately. So with both sides landing a few punches, who really walked away the winner here? Technically, Sony got what they wanted. They flexed their IP rights and stopped Darkplates 1.0 cold. But Dbrand, they ducked the fine, avoided court and still ended up selling a new product that arguably looks better and functions better. No one really lost here. Sony proved they'll protect their designs, and Dbrand proved they can pivot and keep making cool stuff. And at the end of the day, here's the takeaway. Bottom line, Sony sent a warning shot. Dbrand dodged it and came back stronger. No court drama, just a real-world lesson. You remember the chaos last time Sony tried to dress the PS5 in a fresh outfit, right? The moment those red and black Marvel's Spider-Man 2 console covers went live, they vapor disappeared in minutes. Fans had barely finished typing their zip codes before the plates were temporarily out of stock. So who actually got them? A handful of lucky mortals and an army of scalpers. eBay listings shot past $200 within hours, more than triple the $64.99 MSRP, while YouTube channels tracked the resale madness in real time. Over on our PS5, the mood swung
I'm
from
just
hype to
riding around
awkward
picking
faster
up
than a
brick.
Spidey swing across Manhattan. Enter the DIY webheads. When the official
That
plates
shit
were gone
crazy.
or locked behind scalper paywalls, crafty
Every
fans
time I
said,
turn
we'll do
around,
it
this safe
ourselves.
maxed
Etsy
out, that
shops
safe
and 3D
maxed out.
printing conferences began pumping out symbiote-inspired shells,
venomous black drifts, even comic panel design. Game Rant captured the vibe perfectly. Frustrated players turning to homemade alternatives rather than feeding scalpers. But wait, doesn't Sony squash copycats? Good question.
Where you go at, B?
Saga, where Deep Rand dared Sony to go ahead, sue us, and promptly got a cease and desist.
Okay, I see him with the Fred
What you
Sanford.
need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Yet, as of 2025, most small sellers are still swinging for you. Why? Scale and subtlety, low volume Etsy runs, and slight design tweaks make legal takedowns expensive and not worth the PR headache
Okay, I
compared
got
to
stuff
a
to do.
high-profile
What you about to do?
like Sony's damage control strategy. Instead of lawyer bombing every homemade player,
I gotta go to
Sony
my
quietly
salvage yard.
restocked the real thing through Amazon and PlayStation Direct a few weeks later, calming the storm and undercutting scalper prices back toward normal. It's the classic supply and demand antidote. Make more, sue less. Okay, so picture this. It's early 2021, the PS5 just dropped, people are hyped, and then the lawsuits start rolling in. Yeah, no joke. A big name law
Nah, I
firm
mean, we
and
could do
Sony
whatever you
filed
need to do.
lawsuits claiming the DualSense
Oh,
controller.
oh nah, yo, you know what
Yeah,
I mean, it don't matter. I got a lot of things to do, but I'm just, you know,
like straight up
here to do
sold
the
it
game with
anyway
y'all.
at full price.
I gotta go to the
Casual players
salvage
never
yard, B.
requested sticks.
I
And
got,
here's where it gets wild.
I
Instead
ain't
of
really
buying
got too much to do. I got the apartment house set up.
the people behind
I
the
got,
lawsuit, they no
that's only
time,
like a
no
million.
settlement, nothing, just food gone. Turns out they
My
tried to
little
skip
brother do.
Sony's
My
forced
brother do.
arbitration and ended up with bigger. Basically, they realized this thing wasn't going to stick. But the bigger question is, was Drift even a defect in the first place? That's
I
where it gets
mean, but he got everything. So why would I say I got something if he on here with damn near everything?
It's shown over time. It's not just a Sony thing. Nintendo Joy-Cons,
Bro,
Xbox
just about, I'm talking, he got a lot of cars. Like, I don't even think they'll be buying cars regular.
Way sooner than expected. Like, this ain't normal levels of early failure. And even if you prove that, you'd still have to show Sony knew all along and just didn't care. That's a big deal legally. We're talking warranty fraud, deceptive practices, unjust enrichment. But in court, you can't just say my controller sucks. You gotta show Sony actively ignored the issue.
Man, Ray been on a game?
And misled. And honestly, that's hard to prove unless you've got receipts, like literal receipts, emails, internal docs, stuff like that. So why did the case really fall apart? Simple. Drift is now seen as normal. Courts look at it like tire wear on a car. It sucks, but it's expected. Plus, most of these controllers all use the same parts from ALPF, the supplier everyone relies on. So it's not just Sony's problem. And I think the people suing realize the fight just wasn't worth it. But that doesn't mean players are happy. You go on Reddit, and it's full of people venting. My third controller already. I've bought 20, and they all drift. Like, bro, that's not normal. If someone actually tracked this properly, had the data, maybe even a few whistleblowers, it could be a whole different story. So here's the bottom line. Should Sony be held accountable? Maybe. If drift is truly worse on DualSense and Sony knew it, yeah, absolutely. But legally, it's an uphill battle. You need proof that it's not just regular wear and that Sony chose to ignore it or go cheap on purpose. If it's just my controller wore out, then sorry, that's not going to win in court. But from a consumer fairness angle, oh yeah, it's shady. Selling a $70 controller that breaks in 3 months is a joke. People shouldn't have to buy a new one every year. Want to take legal action in your region? You better come armed with hard data, screenshots, timeline, everything. Otherwise, it's just another story in the pile. And
Golly.
that's the drama. Stick drift, part defect, part design flaw, part legal gray zone. Fun times, huh? All right, let me tell you a little story. Because this whole stick drift thing, it ain't new. People losing their minds over PlayStation 5 drift. Bro, we were already having that conversation during the PS4 days. But here's the thing. I had a PS4 Slim, and you're not gonna believe this. But my original controller lasted 7 full years. Yup, 7. No stick drift, no busted buttons, no drama. I played the hell out of that thing too. And it wasn't
B, you
just
try to help me go sell these cars real quick?
one was always charging while I gamed on the other. tag team. Whether it was single player or fighting with my brother in Mortal Kombat 11, those controllers held it down. The only issue I ever had, battery life started getting trashed near the end. But come on, after 7 years, that's expected. That's not a flaw, that's just life. And get this, a month before I bought my PlayStation 5, both of those controllers just died. Like, they knew their job was done. It was weirdly poetic. I literally said, thank you for your service, and moved on. Now, here's where it gets funny, and also kind of telling. I grabbed a cheap third-party PS4 controller for $35 while I was waiting for my PS5 to arrive.
That fighting
That thing
game,
lasted
I
3
ain't played.
months, just 3. Didn't even bother with the warranty. I was already living in next-gen land by then, but it made something clear. If Sony ever really had to defend themselves in court, all they need to
So
do is
send it
show
again?
how bad third-party
Oh, no, you
controllers
ain't.
perform. Seriously, they die like 3 times faster on average. Anyway, fast forward. Got my shiny new PS5 at launch. Loved it. No drift. All good. Couple of years later, the PS5 Slim drops. I donate my launch model and pick up the Slim. New console, fresh controller, and bam, drift hits after 1 year. Like bad. I always thought drift was kind of exaggerated online, but no, this was full-on character running in circles kind of situation. I even opened it up, tried to fix it. It actually worked for 2 days. Then it got even worse, unusable. So yeah, I bought a new DualSense. It's working fine now.
Which one of them you want to drive,
But
B?
here's the part that might surprise you. I'm not even that mad. Why? Well, context. I moved to a hot, humid part of the world 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, humidity is a silent killer.
The fall
Electronics
update.
just don't survive the same way here. Everything breaks fast.
Which one of these you want to drive, bro? One of y'all want to
My
drive.
laptop overheats like crazy. My PS5 runs hotter, louder, dustier. I'm cleaning it monthly. No joke, the inside starts looking like mud because of how the moisture clings to dust. It's wild. And honestly, if this ever went to court, Sony's lawyers would bring that up in a heartbeat. They'd break down in regional failure rates, usage hours, humidity indexes, you name it. Meanwhile, all we'd have are some Reddit threads and personal horror stories. Okay, so have you seen this PlayStation 6 handheld leak? Like, it's all over the place.
Both of y'all want to drive, or one of y'all want to drive?
To save their life these days. And this one, it's not just
I gotta figure out what car you want to drive. That's how I gotta do it. I don't know if bro want to drive or ride with me.
Not some glorified streaming thing like the Portal.
Huh?
Next gen PlayStation, you can throw.
Man, which one you want to drive? You get this one right here then, bro.
According to this leak. Shout out to Kepler L2.
Oh, well, you ain't in my crew. That's right. Bargain, get the arms in Torno. Come on, bro. You can ride with me.
Way prettier than
Or you might have escort us. Get your police bike.
Why does this look like a YouTube video from 2007? Yeah.
You got escort us.
But wait, there's more. 16 gigs of RAM. Not even kidding. That's more than most laptops people buy on Black Friday. And apparently memory is so cheap now. Sony's just like, oh, why not? Of course, there's a catch.
It ain't mine. It got rims on it.
But they're making up for it with all this fancy patch and compression tech, which honestly sounds like
Red and black.
the graphics. Okay,
I don't know. Where you at, though? We out front.
Nobody's making a pocket-sized PS5. Let's be real. But this thing
Get this
is
in
supposed to run
Torno.
on brand new AMD
Or you getting in with me?
architecture. Supposedly way more efficient per watt. So hopefully no more hot potato handhelds that melt your hands.
Look at that shit, bro. And you see that tank he had on Spreewells? I got a tank on Spreewells. You can't get in.
Launching together. 2027 or 2028 is the target, apparently. And honestly, if this thing is even half as good as it sounds, Nintendo's gotta be sweating a little, right? Alright, let's talk
You
about
want my
something
motorcycle?
subscribers said. Basically, what he's saying is Xbox has given up competing directly with PlayStation.
You want the police bike?
Consoles. And honestly, I think he's right.
Police bike.
Has always leaned toward using PC parts, off-the-shelf hardware.
There you go right there. There you go over there. There go mine right there.
PS5 Pro or the
Yeah, it say police bike.
Xbox is just going full PC mode. And yeah, that's gonna save them a ton of money. But here's the catch. If Xbox becomes just a Windows powered
It's probably in your I put mine in my
Where's the console magic? No real optimization.
You gotta ride behind. Oh yeah, you can't see where we going now.
Just a
I put my No, I put my police car inside the Bell's bombing. I got my police car, and then I got my Corvette police car, and then I got the
Pro can compete with high-end build despite the price tag. It's all
You
about
want
that high console
you want to buy mine?
something Microsoft
Mine's
seriously
modded. It's on
You also
F1s
made
though.
big
It's on
report about
F1s.
PlayStation potentially locking out Xbox from accessing their PC ports, depending on
Well,
how
I'll bring it up.
Microsoft markets the device. And look, I
I'll
can
bring it up.
their model now is release on console.
What's the APC?
They want to wait 2 years just to play God of War on a desktop. We're playing that thing day
Oh
one
yeah, on
console.
F1s.
For cash on
Yeah, let me see that. I might
PC.
grab that.
Microsoft's
I mean, if we gonna be, see, you know what my problem be? I don't be liking to spend my money. I like to make it for whatever. So I was about to say, well, you gonna be on here with us? I'll get it another time.
Just like renting games on Game Pass, you'd be renting the hardware too. And yeah, it sounds convenient, but it's also a little dystopian, kind of like Adobe.
Well, my little brother, you and him might be right up the same body right now.
He says Xbox was originally working on a handheld console to go head-to-head with PlayStation's, but once they caught
Yeah, that trade, yeah, I was mad about that.
So Windows-based handheld instead, just a PC in the
Yeah.
And if that's true, wow, that petty, but also kind of believable. Here's my problem with all this though. If
I was like,
steps out of the console game completely, what happens next? With no
yeah, that's what I was saying. Dude saying you got whole L on the D-pad and right on the D-pad. Cross your toes. What? Cross my toes?
And we all eat it up because
You gotta cross your fingers and hold your breath.
2027. So yeah, I'm not super hyped about Xbox's direction. I get the strategy. It makes sense on paper. But as a gamer,
Where Brody at? Brody down there.
Xbox and PlayStation actually pushed each other. Without that competition, PlayStation could just
Come on, what's up? You want a race bargain?
It's also a dangerous position for consumers. So
On your march?
would you be okay?
You set?
I was starting to worry
Go.
that you had forgotten me.
Xbox in this
Just when I'm about to fly down to
Let me know.
LS and
So
slap
here's
you
what
out.
happened. I'm
You
sitting there
come through
watching
and
Summer
deliver the
Game
goods.
Fest. Just
No,
suddenly
tell me.
a new
I want to
You
see
know
the
why my man was running a little bit faster?
I want the next
I had it
one
in
to be a
first
surprise.
person.
Very soon.
Like, are you kidding me?
Keep it
I
real.
literally just finished going
Keep it
off
real,
in my
baby.
last video.
And walk fast.
Real.
And swim
And now we
faster.
get ready for Westeros. Sometimes the universe just gets you. And let's talk about that trailer. I haven't felt this kind of hype from a CG trailer in years. You see Jon Snow facing off with the Night King, dragons flying, chaos everywhere. Honestly, it's the battle we should have gotten in the show, right? They really knew how to push all the right buttons. But then they flip it. Jon gets taken out. The Night King brings him back. I was not ready for that twist, but I know. And honestly, huge respect to Playside for immediately dropping Death Valley after the review. That just never happened. Usually you get your shiny trailer and then it's radio silence for months. But here, it's like, hey, here's how we're actually making the game. Makes me feel way more confident about what they're building. Now,
Yo, I need them tags. How come I can't put your tag on my shit and you're in the crew?
It sounds like you can twist loyalty.
Bro, I don't know.
Write the fate of the seven
Y'all want to go, everybody, we can pull up at the car wash. Everybody go hit a car wash business real quick.
So, yeah, War for Westeros just shot right up to the top of the
I mean, not the delivery, but the actual business. I don't think we can do it. Oh, let me get out of this drink.
Are you as excited as I am? Or is this just your nostalgia talking? Okay, this is big. I just heard from Robert Bacratuni, the founder of Mundfish and director of Atomic Heart, and he just dropped a massive update on everything happening.
Yo, roll up, B.
There's so much news, I don't even know where to start. But
roll
let's
up.
go back for a second and set the scene. So, picture this. Back in 2017, a handful of dreamers risked it all to build their own
Swisher.
6 years of grinding, taking chances, and pouring everything into their wild sci-fi vision. And then in 2023, Atomic Heart finally dropped. Love it or hate it, you can't deny it made noise. It was one of the most talked about games in the and kicked open the doors for a whole new universe. Since then, they have slowed down multiple DLCs, bubbling up. And now, finally, the next big chapter, Atomic Heart 2, is official. And it sounds like they're going all out. The sequel promises everything you loved or hated from the original, but cranked up to 11. A bigger world, returning and brand new characters, and way more focus on role-playing and player choice. Basically, Atomic Heart 2 wants to take the formula and just break the dial. So, what's the cue? Imagine a multiplayer So you applied for a job and you got the interview. Now you gotta nail it. I told the acrobat AA assistant will act as a practice partner so you can feel confident and prepared. Just use Adobe Acrobat Pro and
Motherfucker been everywhere.
to generate potential interview questions so you can think about what you're going to say before the big day. It's not a cool way to practice. Start your freeze up a new trial. RPG shooter, such massive floating.
What you do if he too loud? Go to the party chat and you can turn the volumes down.
Rotating cube with each edge constantly shifting and changing up the environments. The result, every rotation mixes things up, throwing new biomes, enemies, and challenges at you. And tucked inside all of those shifting corners, some kind of hidden equation that could rewrite the rules of reality. I have so many questions and zero answers, but I love it. From the teaser, it sounds like the cube is all about exploring, surviving, battling insane bosses, and figuring out the cube's secrets.
Where the hell B-More go at? Oh, he's still in here. Yeah, he must be on something.
Only
Yeah.
a studio like Munfish would try. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it. They're promising a huge, immersive story and
Hey, yo, what y'all? Everybody gotta do their own.
every rotation. Development is in full swing, but they're holding back on the juicy details for now.
I mean, for they this in here.
And just when you thought Munfish couldn't have anything else up
You
their
gotta
sleeve,
leave out and go on your own.
this time, it's not just about expanding their own game, but helping others break into the industry.
Watch they send us all the 3D unless y'all want
Here's the vibe. They
do a-
remember how tough it was starting out.
Oh, there go
How much they
Coop.
struggled just to get Atomic Heart off the ground.
Invite Coop to the part. I mean, invite him to the joint.
To help smaller studios chase their dreams, giving them support, guidance, and even funding to bring wild new games to life. The first game from this initiative, ILL, and let me tell you, this one looks.
I just hit mine.
all the right ways. It's
And you can
horror
you can get $1 million in here in the work earnings.
ultra-realistic action.
You get 100,000 in the bag.
And honestly, some of the creepiest
Matter of
vibes
fact,
I've seen in ages.
I gotta do a car wash because my heat almost always. I can get one mission in
Absolutely. Sound design
and then do the car wash. No, I'm talking about I got one mission I can do to get more bread. Well, I could just do the car wash now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my car wash so my joint can still grow money.
But actually lifts up other creators and helps them succeed too. In an industry where a lot of studios are struggling or shutting down, it's honestly refreshing to see someone invest in the next generation. So yeah, between Atomic Heart 2, the wild experiment that is the Cube, and the horror trip ILL, Munfish is kind of on fire right now. If you're a fan of ambitious, slightly unhinged ideas in gaming, you're definitely going to want to keep your eye on them. All right, hit me. Which one of these projects are you most curious about? Or are you just waiting for Atomic Heart 2 to blow the roof off again? Okay, let's talk about what's going on with Resident Evil Requiem, because there's actually a ton of new info. And honestly, some of it has me way more hyped than I expected. So one of the biggest questions everyone's
Oh, yeah,
is this going to be first person,
bargain.
third person, or what? The answer is
Bargain
you
and
get to pick. You can play
invite
in classic
Coop.
third-person style, or you can go full horror and do
Yeah, he in the party chat.
You can't swap perspectives on the fly. You'll have to pop
You through
open
to your
the menu,
garage. You,
change it.
need me to bring
Not
you a ride?
exactly instant, but hey, at least they're giving us the option. And apparently, first person is the default and recommended way to play, just to crank up the terror. But here's where things really start to feel fresh. You play as
Aight,
Grace
I'll get back to
Ascraft
work.
Dog.
Oh man, I forgot that my bike was out
Who,
here.
get this, isn't some ex-military badass. She's basically an analyst, a total bookworm. She's not going to be out here doing roundhouse kicks like Leon or Chris. She gets scared. She reacts to what's happening. And honestly, I love that. It makes her so much more relatable than, let's be real, Ethan Winters ever was. Capcom is really leaning back into the survival horror roots.
You need something, huh?
Like, forget
Any
running
rides?
and gunning. In
Let
the
me know.
preview, Grace is armed with, wait
I'll bring
for
it
it,
by.
bottle. That's it. Just bottles to distract enemies. No gun, no knife, just you and your nerves. If you've been worried Resident Evil is getting too action heavy, this should make you feel a whole lot better.
Yeah, they gonna probably put it out there for the fall one.
Limited resources, low on weapons, and high on anxiety. Speaking of anxiety, let's talk about the
What?
Red
The match is gonna probably be like 10 million.
This place is where Grace is
20?
so the stakes are personal.
Well, let me probably be like 12 million.
Resident Evil point.
I'm gonna say like 12 because you only gonna get to buy it once, and it probably only gonna be one.
There's a stalker enemy Think Mr. X, Lady D, Jack Baker, but this time it's a grotesque, giant bug lady thing that will haunt your nightmares. No word yet on she'll chase you throughout the entire game, but let's just say you're not going to feel safe in that hotel, ever. Also, the lighting in this game, everyone who's seen it says it's next level. Apparently, Capcom is using the RE engine's shadows and light to build up the tension and make you terrified of every dark corner. I love it. That's how you do horror. So yeah, between the perspective option, the relatable new protagonist, and that pure survival horror vibe, I'm actually really excited for Requiem. But what do you think? Are you into this no action hero, just a regular terrified person style? Or do
It's
you
probably
think
gonna
the
come with a
warehouse
main
games and
garage. It's gonna
what
have
about
to.
Stalker? Are they cool or just cheap jump scare? Let me know. All right, Witcher fans, let's clear up some internet drama because this one got messy fast. There was a supposed quote floating
That's what I want to know though, right? It keeps saying I gotta buy the high-end apartment, but how do I get to do the Leicester apartment heists if I don't got one?
Well, it turns out that quote, there's zero real evidence he ever said it. Here's what actually happened. Someone on Reddit posted a recap of Sapkowski's appearance at the Opal Book Festival.
You know the mission when they came out, when you got the terminus and they gave us that gold mask,
Slapped on an extra quote about Witcher
the
4,
gold Pooh Shiesty
one
mask.
that didn't show up anywhere in the original recap. And sure, the Reddit user later tried to clarify, saying
It looked like the
Sapkowski
Pooh
might have said
Shiesty.
it at a picnic with a cup in his hand, off the record, and away from any cameras. So yeah, not exactly.
It's the gold one.
Long
And
story
right,
short,
but what I'm saying is I already did the thing to get it, but I ain't got my mask. Unless I gotta go buy it.
the whole thing started with a copied recap and got twisted
I mean,
as it
do I gotta go get it though?
classic. Now, for the record, in the books, Sapkowski never actually said adult women couldn't become witches.
Damn,
He just
this
never
bitch
really went.
fire.
In Ciri's case, she never went through the full trials because she was so young, and everyone assumed it'd be too risky. But as for Witcher 4, CDPR can take the story wherever they want. Ciri's older now, and honestly, if they want her to
No,
become
I
the
be
full
claiming them
Witcher,
bitches
nothing in
most
the
of the
original
time.
lore says they can't do it. So if you see that Sapkowski quote making the rounds, maybe just take it with a giant grain of salt. Internet rumors, right? Gotta love them. What do you think? Should Ciri become a Witcher in Witcher 4, or is that just fan service? Let me know. Earlier, CDPR came out with a new tech demo set in the Witcher 4 map, showcasing many things we might see in the final product. Those included Ciri's Force Healthy and Lan Exeter, the capital of Hovir, the kingdom where the game will take place. Alright, so I just spent some time testing out the new Helldivers 2 War Bond, and wow, let's just say this one is definitely for a very specific type of player. It's super support focused, which honestly isn't always a great fit for solo play, since, let's face it, when you're alone, you gotta do everything yourself anyway. But hey, I went ahead and tried every item solo, just to see how they actually hold up when you're on your own.
They did that. They did that. They
Assault rifle. It's got medium armor penetration and
because that's for like RP, bro. I'm telling you, like that's a RP job. Like it's a job you could do, and plus you ain't gotta be a CEO to do that. And you can call. Y'all know y'all can call to get them jobs, right?
But it can do some work against automaton. The recoil's nice and the
Why you ain't come in the lobby and do that?
But if you're up against a big horde, you'll wish you
Should've-
had something deadlier. In team play, sure, this could be handy. Solo,
You got-
it's just
you gotta be a
then
close
you have the
friend.
armor sets. They come with ballistic padding, so you get resistance to chest and explosive damage. Plus, no more chest bleeding. Not that this is the most exciting passive ever. Against automatons, this armor feels decent, but against bugs or illuminate, you might as well wear something else. The stun pods booster, yeah, not great. It only really makes sense if you're dropping sentries into crowds, and even then, it's just way too niche. Most of the time, it'll probably do more harm than good, especially if you're not running with a coordinated team. Now, let's talk about the de-escalator grenade launcher. I want to like this thing, I really do, but it just isn't good. It deals barely any damage, takes forever to reload, and the stun barely lasts long enough to matter. You get 6 shots, and then have to wait what feels like an eternity to reload. And sometimes, it even zaps you. Direct hits can be useful against the big stuff, but overall, it might be one of the weakest support weapons in the whole game. The K9 guard dog, Arc Rower, is actually kind of fun. It's not super deadly, but it does consistent passive damage, and it never needs to reload. Heavy armor penetration means it can hurt almost anything. In solo play, it's basically set it and forget it. Just watch out for team kills if you ever bring it into multiplayer. As for the G109 Urchin, it's basically a sticky stun grenade that pulses every few seconds. Super fun for creating an invisible...
Man, I don't even see the mask down here.
at choke points. But if you want something that also does damage, you're better off with the gas grenade. The Urchin just stuns, nothing else. And the Warren pistol from the Superstore? Well, against Terminids and automatons, it's kind of underwhelming. But against Illuminates, it's surprisingly solid. The lock-on basically guarantees drone kills and is super effective at shutting down reinforcement. It's not perfect, but if you're running missions against Illuminates, this war bond is super niche. Support heavy and better for teams than solo play. The AR is solid for automaton. The pistol is great for Illuminates. And the rest, well, most of it could use a buff. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not essential if you mostly play solo. Are you team solo, or do you live for support roles in a squad? Let me know how this war bond's working for you. You probably thought this whole marathon situation was just...
Oh, I could get this unlock 14 platinum awards for money fronts. Obtain the maximum possible bonus in all Mr. Fireworks. I ain't even do none of them. Earn 2 million from completing jobs at the hands-on car wash, smoke, and water on Higgins. Damn, I already made 1.9.
Sony jumps in during a big SIE presentation and basically says, don't worry, Marathon is still a key part of our future. Herman Hulse, PlayStation big boss, even took time to single Marathon out, calling it an innovative and bold take on the extraction shooter genre, which, okay, I'll give him bold, but probably not in the way he means. Then they throw up this slide, like those classic Apple or Nvidia presentations, where it's not really about what they say, but what they don't say. The slide is all fiscal year 2025 focus, strong early engagement for Bungie's bold new title.
You gotta be a close friend. Accept the close friend invite. Because you got it under close friends.
Are they counting all the Twitter X threads dragging the game? Because sure, if you tally every negative post and meme, yeah, engagement through the roof. But
listen, hear me out, bro. He got to be a close friend.
Like all press is good press. The game is trending.
Good God Almighty.
Because people are roasting it, dude. You can't just throw all that negativity into a blender and call it a smoothie. Oh, and the whole thing is investor facing, super locked down, no live Q&A. Totally scripted, just a big show. That right there says a lot. If things were going well, you'd think they'd be eager to field questions and flex a little, right? But no, the doors are closed, the script is tight, and every quote is sanitized. Then Herman drops his speech. He's out here hyping up Marathon.
How do you get platinum rewards for the vehicle?
He's talking about it the same
And that
way
Pooh
he talks
Shiesty
about
mask in
which, by the
there.
way, he once called innovative because it's what, a 90-second cutscene that changes.
So I must gotta go to the store and just buy it.
And apparently, at one point, he compared Concord to Star Wars. Like, okay, buddy, slow down on the copium. At this point, you gotta wonder, is he just out here lying, or does he actually believe what he's saying? Because if it's the latter, that's even scarier. That's the Emperor has no clothes energy. And let's not gloss over the conspiracy theory that's floating around. Some people are half joking, half serious, saying maybe Sony wants Marathon to bomb.
Yo, this Paragon sound just like how the Bentley GT. That be
Options and claim they gave them a fair shot. Is it wild? Yeah. But honestly, with how messy everything's been, it almost makes sense. Like, why else would you ignore every single warning sign and keep pushing forward? Now, let's talk about that feedback Sony keeps referencing. They're like, some of the feedback has been varied, which is just corporate code for almost nobody likes it. That's like when Todd Howard got asked about Starfield criticism and just said, some people like it, some people like it less. Bruh, come on. That's not a real answer. It gets better. They keep spinning this whole engagement thing, acting like people being mad or disappointed is just as good as people being excited. It's not. It's literally not. If people try your alpha and bounce after a few hours because there's nothing to do, that's not engagement. That's a warning sign. Honestly, they should just say, hey, we know things aren't where they need to be. We're working on it. Instead, it's all gaslighting. Player engagement has been varied. No, man, it's been negative. You could save millions in market research just by reading literally any thread online. And then they roll out this chart like it's supposed to reassure everyone. It shows their live service build, Destiny 2, which
What the hell is that?
is bleeding players. Tell Divers 2,
What
the
car is
only
that?
actual success, and Arrowhead's already planned to move on. Marathon, LOL, and Fair Game, which is still coming,
Oh, the
I guess.
Paragon.
That's their roadmap. That's it. At this point, I feel bad for anyone actually looking forward to Marathon. The closed alpha had people noping out after a few hours.
That little
You
car
haven't
right
played
there
the
kind of
historical
fast too.
the vibes are off, the interest is flatlining, and Sony's still out here acting like it's all fine. Even if they delay it, which, let's be real, they probably will. It won't be for long. They might push it a few months, but what are they really going to fix in that time? Add a new map, patch in ranked mode? Sure, but the core problems, those don't get fixed overnight. If you want to be ahead of all the gaming leaks and news, specifically PlayStation news, time for you to do it. And as always, a like on the video is very much appreciated.
Yo, this one hard, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I might turn my Paragon this green, yo. This one hard, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I might turn my Paragon this green. Oh my goodness, yo. All right.
Okay, if anybody asks, the damage happened after the car was dropped off, yeah?
Welfare trash. shut the fuck up for 2
Dude,
seconds.
those gamer girls you met playing Exordio? Have you ever met one in person?
Hi, boss.
Good to see you, boss.
Yo, what's up? Peace.
What you say, bro?
I'm working, okay?
Tony said that I should speak to you about getting some shares. Humpy.
Huh?
Did I just sweat on you? I'm sorry, I'm dripping.
Well, I'm going. No, I ain't get it. Yeah, King lagged out. I think they said he left. I mean, we can run the my brother got the Wishicon set up. We can run that. He got the Doomsday Heist. That's like huh? Maybe 3.5 already. Set up my roof and all that stuff. Warehouse. I still got to do my oh shit, while I'm in here, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and drop off my nightclub. Yeah, it only gonna be like 30,000. Yeah, that shit like 75, like I don't know what it is. You do a tow truck job, you get a, let me know because it might be worth it. I'm about to, I mean, somebody can jump in on this CEO with me while I go, I mean, if y'all want and get like 50 or 100,000, I think you're gonna get like 100,000, but I don't need no help. There's only one vehicle. Oh, hold on, that's a matter of fact. Let me get up and go down there and fix my vehicle. Because one of them ain't got that, yeah, it was cool. I mean, yeah, it was all right. I ain't going, I mean, sat right there. Right.
Can you spare any money, friend?
So you going to, bruh, how you going to? I'm hungry as I ain't eat jack all day. It ain't. It's still early. There you go. He back in the building. Ballin' rolled out. Oh, no, that was he said they gonna let his daughter pay. Bargain said he gonna make him something to eat.
Okay, okay. We're selling. Duty free. The buyer wants this
I
stuff
know that's
dropped
what
on a
I just said.
barge
I
out to
ain't eat
sea.
shit.
You'll drive the goods to
I
the
don't know if I
rendezvous
want to eat a
point
lunch meat
and airlift
sandwich,
it over
peanut
there.
butter,
You
and
can
jelly.
fly,
We
right?
still got some
I
of that
really
food
hope
from
so.
you and I both. I said you and I both. That little dude that be over here be having that. My little man be having that fruit, boy. For what? I got one on rims. Yeah, I got a hard top on sticks. No, he putting to go make him something to eat. Nah, he ain't playing that. He be putting it on. No, he'll put it on. He just be having it planned. The stream probably on. He probably got it planned. He said he was gonna make something to eat. You talked to Art? You talked to Artland on the 4th? Oh, yep. Me neither. I don't know what's on the roof. That's what's up.
Hey, I've got an update for you. When you get there, you should see a Cargo Bob helicopter ready and waiting. Use the cargo hook on it to airlift your goods to the barge out at sea. Easy, right? Of course! I'm reading a manual here. Position yourself above the vehicle, remember to deploy the hook, then lower the chopper until you attach the cargo. Then just take it nice and slow, okay? You can do this. I believe.
I wonder why you buy a custom mural that D87, but they don't let you use it. Yeah, the flying one. The flying one. Yeah. It's the D87 mule. The one you get from the Oscar Guzman files. The McKenzie airfield. You do them missions. No, you can bring it out, but I'm saying like on certain missions, like dang. Skylar V. What up, niece? Oh yeah. I remember I saw her doing that.
All right, well,
Yo, I just hit a bird with the cargo by propellers. That joint's a straight blood. Dennis was sending me some crazy shit. This nigga about 350 pounds. He try to hop the gate. As soon as this top half got on the gate, yo, he just flipped straight over, bro. Yo. Oh, niche. I'm thinking today was Monday, yo. At driving? Yeah. What you say, Tom?
Oh, gosh damn.
Yeah.
You are seriously fucked up. Can't stand up to me.
Waiting right. Bro, they.
Some days, I feel like I'm living in paradise. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
last night was off the hook.